People who were made to choose between your pet or your partner. How did your ex react when you chose your pet? My little sister Emma passed away from leukemia when she was only 9, and I was 24. The only thing I had left of her was this tiny brown guinea pig named Muffin that she'd begged my parents to get her 6 months before she died. After the funeral, everyone expected me to give Muffin away. I mean, I was a grown man living in a studio apartment, working 12-hour shifts at a warehouse. What did I know about guinea pigs? But every time I looked at that little furry potato, I could hear Emma's voice saying, "Promise me you'll take care of her, Chris." So I kept her. Muffin turned out to be way smarter than I expected. She'd squeak this excited little sound whenever I walked through the door, like a tiny dog. She learned to nudge open her cage door with her nose when she wanted to run around. Her favorite snack was banana chips, and she'd do this adorable thing where she'd grab one with both paws and nibble it like corn on the cob. I became that weird guy at the pet store who knew way too much about guinea pig vitamins. Then I met Kayla at a coffee shop. She was sweet, funny, had this laugh that made me forget about everything else. We'd been dating for about 3 months when she first came over to my place. She saw Muffin and was like, "Oh, that's cute, a hamster." "Guinea pig," I corrected. "Same thing," she said, but she seemed okay with it. For the first year, everything was perfect. Kayla would even talk to Muffin sometimes, call her the little roommate. But slowly, things started changing. She'd wrinkle her nose when I cleaned Muffin's cage. She started calling her "that rodent" instead of using her name. Once, when I was giving Muffin her daily floor time, Kayla complained that she was going to pee on the carpet and make the whole place smell. The breaking point came when we started looking for apartments together. We were sitting in this little cafe, scrolling through listings on her laptop, when she suddenly closed it and looked at me seriously. "Okay, let's talk ground rules for our place," she said. "I want it clean and nice. No weird pets stinking it up." I blinked. "Weird pets? You know what I mean. That hamster thing has to go. Guinea pig, and her name is Muffin." Kayla rolled her eyes. "Whatever. Look, I get that you had her before we met, but we're adults now. I don't want to live with some random animal." My stomach dropped. "She's not random. She was my sister's. Chris, your sister died 3 years ago. Don't you think it's time to move on? You can't live in the past forever." The way she said it, so casual, like Emma was just some old hobby I needed to drop, like Muffin was a dusty photo I should throw away. "Move on?" I repeated. "Yes, we're starting our life together. I want a clean, sophisticated home, not some place that smells like wood chips and has this little rat running around." I sat there staring at her, and for the first time in 2 years I really saw her. The way she never asked about Emma, the way she'd change the subject whenever I mentioned my sister, the way she looked at Muffin like she was some inconvenience instead of the last piece of my family I had left. That night, I sat on my couch with Muffin on my lap, thinking about what Emma would say if she could see this. She'd probably tell Kayla exactly where to shove her sophisticated home idea. Emma was never one to back down from a fight, even when she was tiny and sick. The next morning, I called Kayla. "I can't be with someone who wants me to get rid of my sister's guinea pig," I said. "And I definitely can't be with someone who thinks my grief has an expiration date." She went quiet for a long time. Then she started crying. "You're choosing a rat over me? I'm choosing respect for my family over someone who doesn't understand what family means." She called me emotionally unstable, said I was ruining our future over a stupid animal, and hung up on me. She showed up at my apartment an hour later, crying and apologizing, saying she didn't mean it, but I knew she did. I kept my tiny studio apartment with its wood chip smell and guinea pig sounds. Kayla blocked me on everything and told our mutual friends I was crazy for picking a pet over a relationship. Muffin lived another year after that. She got sick suddenly one winter morning, and I held her while she passed away peacefully in my hands. I cried harder than I had since Emma's funeral.